what's it called?
Siege the Tower
Squishy?
as well.
I genuinely
I
don't
remember that.
remember anything that happened.
I don't think you were there
Okay,
for any
great.
of it.
She was there.
No, she
for the
was.
second
I
recording
was
with
there
me.
for the
because this
second
is all
recording.
post-Bees stuff.
I was not there for the...
Because
Oh my
that's the
God.
one where
She-
that's the one where we have my eyes say yes, but my heart says no. Whatever it's called. It's when we see the
'cause it's
Garda ball with the "What's up, Chucks?"
Oh, I see.
Oh,
I
the
have a vague
Glade?
memory of that, but I remember none of the context. Oh my God, I should have listened to some of this today. It was on my to-do list.
I was like, please don't sexualize my generals. And what did you guys do?
Because
Definitely
it was all
sexualize the generals.
It was all because Riley went, "Are they hot?"
That sounds like something I would say.
Yep.
Just because I have no memory of this happening doesn't mean it didn't happen. That's very on brand.
These adventurers, I am told by Mistress Winona that they are our only hope for Arborea, yet they walk into the war room and start staring at me. Specifically me. I don't like it. I feel uncomfortable. In any case, we sent them on to do as much damage as possible before the onslaught. They seem to be capable enough. But there is still some part of me that yearns never to see them again.
The Multiverse Collective.
All right. So we find our heroes. They had gotten back from their couple of missions to kind of break up some of the forces of the shadow Pokemon led by the corrupted Shadow Lugia, and we find Guinan, Brutus, and Clyde back in the war room of the World Tree with there's Phoebe, there's Winona, and there's Surge. They are the legendary warriors of Shadowfell, Arborea, and the Material Plane, respectively, who have all come to the aid of Winona, as well as a number of Pokemon generals, those being Rhyperior, Beartic, Skarmory, Dunsparce, Kingdra, and a Glade that is uncomfortable when you walk back in.
Fair.
Just kind of scoots over in the wooded chair that it's sitting in. And as you're able to look out, again, it's this massive tree on the top of a mountain. And as you look out, you see the sun low in the horizon. And off in that direction, you see a horde of Pokemon flanked by this giant obsidian black bird-like figure.
I'm assuming I would recognize this as Lugia.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, we need to go kill that bird.
Okay.
Yep, that's coming pretty fast, isn't it?
Good.
Yep, you see Winona pull down like a tree root and calls into it and says, "Ground forces, the shadow Pokemon approach. Be on guard."
She just use a root like a walkie-talkie?
Yep. It like comes down like the periscope of like
Can we
a
do that?
submarine. Of course you can do that. You never asked.
Well, I'm asking now. I'm asking clarifying questions, Matthew.
What else can this tree do, Matthew?
It can do whatever you want. It's a magical tree.
Can it make me a home-cooked meal?
Can it kill the Lugia for me?
Can't do the first thing or
no.
the second thing, but as far as a home-cooked meal, yeah, you get a nice steaming plate of sausage and mead.
Sick. Yeah, better than gruel.
Is the mead on the plate?
No, the meat is in.
He just floating on me.
The meat is in a bowl that is attached to the plate.
Clyde, I don't like how a tree just made meat. That seems suspicious.
It's vegan.
True.
It's vegan
Clyde.
tree meat.
Clyde throws it on the floor.
Treat.
Winona just looks down at the
Treat.
sausage on the floor and is just like, somebody's going to have to clean that up, you know.
Can the
It's
tree
not going to
clean
be
it up?
me. Yeah, 'cause the tree is a magical tree. Can it just not reabsorb it back into itself?
That is my exact question. Reabsorb your own nutrients, magical tree.
Give us your magical periscope, magical tree.
What have you done, man?
What have I done? This was supposed to be like a 2
This
minute
is the
scene, and
dinosaur
he was-
waiter all over again.
This is, yep.
This is just gonna be 25 minutes of talking to this damn tree.
So, okay. So, as Surge just kind of looks, I'm trying to do my best bees impression, by the way.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Pretty close.
You know
That
I
was
can always
solid.
just ping him for just sounds too.
True. All right. Well, he just kind of shrugs, and the chatot on his shoulders. Well, we're going down. You can play with this tree as much as you want, but we're going down to face our destiny.
I'm going with that guy.
Isn't our destiny to defeat the unspeakable one? So do we have to face this one?
Yes.
I feel like it's more of like a friends thing.
Oh, okay.
This is the destiny
good
on the
friends,
road to your destiny.
This is that doesn't make sense. That's a double negative.
This is like a
Fine.
gas station on the way.
What's a gas station, Guinan?
My final boss is your mini boss.
We're on a road trip. This is a gas station.
Everybody just looks at you, Guinan. Nobody knows what a gas station is.
I'm confused. It's on my Sinnoh maps. It says gas station. It's one of the selected options.
Is it just a field of beans?
It says find a gas station near you. I thought that was like a thing here. I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Sometimes I worry that all of this is just one vivid hallucination. Anyway.
It's just a bunch of broccoli.
Okay. Have we got a plan?
Kill the bird.
Yeah, but obviously kill the bird, Brutus. But how do we get to the bird? That bird is.
The bird is coming to us.
Yeah, but you're not hearing me. There's thousands of rows of shadow Pokemon between us, and I don't think we can throw you that far.
I think I have a solution for that.
Clyde's just gonna.
You see, Phoebe looks at Guinan for a long time, and then turns to the rest of the group and is just like, "Well, part of me being here as the legendary warrior and emissary to Shadowfell, I can provide some weaponry and power for your Pokemon, as you will be, hopefully." Looks at Guinan for another long time. On the front lines of this battle, I wanted to provide some armaments for yourself and your Pokemon to even the fight, as this is not one that is in our favor, so it seems.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, is it used armor?
No, it's new armor.
Okay.
Why does she sound so down? No, it's not. It's new, I promise.
She dejectedly raises her hands, and you see this collection of shadows, not like the bad shadows, but like the good shadows,
Oh my god, she's a necromancer.
fly around you, and you feel empowered. These shadows are going to act. These shadows act as armor, weaponry, and feels like a surge of vitality for you and your Pokemon. Whereas you felt before maybe you could take on a small platoon. Now you feel that you could take on a whole army by yourself. It's like pre-workout, little bit of like bovine growth serum in there.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are like a lot of cocaine. You guys are feeling like amped right now.
Why'd you keep giving my characters drugs?
Would you say it mimics the effects of PCP?
Yeah, you know what? This is just like Shadowfell PCP.
Oh,
Have
good.
fun.
Sick.
Okay.
Brain stimulated for the first time ever. Brutus is going to reach into his bag and remember that he has this Alpha Stone fragment that he's been holding on to forever, which acts as a rare candy, correct?
Yes.
He is going to pop out Nightshade and touch the Alpha Stone fragment to Nightshade, the Sprigatito, to level him up from 4 to 5.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit, he evolved.
Oh, shit.
Do you want to take that level up bonus now?
I'll figure it out as we're going.
All right, just remember, we also like completely switched up the way that this game is played.
Oh, yeah. Well, I figured this out. Why don't you explain what we did?
And then Guinan and Clyde, do you guys want to do anything before you face off against this legion of enemies?
Guinan's gonna check in her backpack just to make sure that everything is still in order.
Yes, everything is still in order. You pull out a knuckle.
Amazing.
A third metatarsal. I'm gonna just make sure the bandana I've got tied around my neck is tight. Put the hood on my cloak up. Make sure my boots are tight so they don't cause any problems. And just basically just do all like the pre-war armor checks and weapon checks that I was taught by my son of a bitch of a dad.
Hell yeah. And Clyde, as you tighten this bandana, you just hear a not as crazy as your Magikarp, but you just hear a more subdued laugh in the back of your mind.
Okay. I'm not even going to mention it. It's just regular. It's just like, oh yeah, this is just normal now. He thinks he's just having hallucinations of Rayo in the background. Are you ready to fuck some shit up, guys?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. And as you agree, you feel a part of this tree basically make railings and kind of detach from the main tree. And instead of walking down, 2 miles of roots, you're able to be brought down to the front of the battlefield. As you are now at ground level, you see yourself, get lower and lower into this valley. And as you do, the sun completely goes below the horizon, and it is dark in this valley. Behind you, you see a force of people and Pokemon in ragtag groups of, looks like multiple different groups from different planes, kind of cobbled together to assist with this siege. As you get to the ground, you look back and you see the generals, and you see Serge, Winona, and Phoebe on the battlefield next to you, and you look out as you see this group of Pokemon advancing. After a few minutes, the full might of this army comes to meet you at the base of this tree, and in the background, a little bit further back, you do see the large flapping wings of Lugia. And as the two sides face off, you see this herald, this Hisuian Braviary, fly to the front, acting as the general. It's very much medieval, and even though these Pokemon are corrupted, it's very much kind of medieval in the sense that this is going to be a civilized war. We're not just going to run after you. We're going to stand here and we're going to try and intimidate you before we get going.
What does our army look like? Are both sides just like a random spattering of just random Pokemon?
Yeah, so the shadow side, so there are a few different kind of legions, and I'm giving you I'm giving you people names, but just imagine like the Pokemon equivalent. So in the front, you have quote unquote infantrymen. So you have Pokemon that are Pokemon like Machamp and Charizard that are going in for the melee, and you have these 5.5 because you guys did some damage already, but these grand legions in this obsidian black armor that is form fit to each of the Pokemon. Behind them, you have archers, which are your kind of short range Pokemon. You have 2 of the 3 siege towers because you fully took out one, and these are going to be your long range Pokemon. And then on the flanks, you have cavalry, which are your fast kind of pincery maneuver Pokemon. The army of the Resistance looks kind of similar. You definitely have the same makeup, but not nearly as many. Whereas the Shadow Army all has the same kind of obsidian black armor on these Pokemon. You see the Resistance Army has cobbled together of whatever they could find. So some sporting banners of the material plane, some of Shadowfell, some of Arborea, and it's just kind of like your ragtag group.
Yeah.
We got who we could.
Okay. Does the Braviary like give any commands or anything? I'm basically saying like who's breaking first, like who's starting the charge.
The Braviary is not giving any commands at the moment. It's almost just kind of looking to see what's going to happen. It's
okay. I have a dumb idea.
What's your idea?
Do it.
Brutus is going to start running. As he runs, he's going to throw Brick in front of him, throw Brick's Pokeball in front of him. And as he's going full tilt, he's going to jump onto Brick's shell and have him Aqua Jet forward and use him like a freaking Mario shell to get to the front of this army and lead the charge, basically, is what he wants to do.
Yeah. So Brutus, you alone, you take one step and then a second, and the steps turns into a walk, to a jog, to a full-out sprint. And as you go, you hear from behind you the rallying cries of the Resistance Army as the Shadow Armies also begin to move towards you. And as you let out Brick and you get this Aqua Jet, you see, as you are up in the air ready to make your first move, you see these armies meet in the middle.
Hell yeah.
And the fight is on.
Guinan's first move is to let Bradley out of his Pokeball, and she is going to hop on Bradley and take off. Her first move is she wants to eliminate these siege towers because she knows that that's where the ranged attacks are going to be coming from, and she's most equipped to deal with it out of anybody in our group right now.
Perfect. So let me just quickly explain how this combat's going to work. I pulled this from not another D&D podcast who I think pulled this from like Kobold Press or something. It's like siege mechanics. So there are a number of legions of the infantry, archers, siege, and cavalry, as well as Hisuian Braviary and Lugia, who both have their own HP pools. Each type of army, they can attack either you or the tree itself. The tree has an HP pool. The army has a damage pool on how much they can do, and it's dependent on their health, basically. So the more you weaken these legions, the less damage they do. So Guinan, you take off on Bradley, who you guys just whiz over this battlefield past these shadowy, obsidian-clad Corviknights and Skarmories and all sorts of flying Pokemon as you just whiz past, and you get over to these two gargantuan siege towers.
Yes, so my plan is to get out Reginald, my newest baby, my ball toy, and drop him like a grenade with his signature move and his only move, Explosion.
I love this. So this ball toy, you drop it from Bradley, and it starts spinning in the air faster and faster. And as it goes down, it corkscrews into this tower. Please roll me 2d6 plus Boltoy's attack stats.
Oh, that's tragic. That is a -1. That would be a 4.
Okay, so with a 4, and this is another new thing I'm trying, so you can give Reginald a point of XP, essentially Spotlight. However, because there really is only siege weapon, like Pokemon, it just explodes, and there's a huge point of damage, or a huge portion of the siege tower is taken out. So one of the mechanics now, so when you drop a legion to half of its HP, I am going to make a courage check. If this DC is beaten, then they stay and fight. If not, then the legion is broken. And that first courage check is going to be a 19. So you all see this explosion go up from near the back of this army. And while the siege tower is not looking in great shape, the Pokemon inside it are still operating and still looking to fight. Reginald has also fainted.
Yep. I mean, I knew that was a one and done, but...
Yeah, but I love it. Okay, Clyde, what are you up to?
Can we use the tree for sick moves? This is my one question.
It depends. What are you trying to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna release Sven, Ellie, and Rayo, and all of us are gonna be stood on a tree branch, and I want the branch, like, or the root to like catapult us forwards, and while we're in the air, I want Sven to use metronome, and I want to just be taking pot shots with my bow and arrow.
All right, I love that. So go ahead and roll 2d6 to see what this move looks like.
Come on, baby. That is a 10.
All right. So I believe we said that that's going to be...
that is a random move, 1 damage base above its current stage.
I see. Okay. So I need a number between 1 and 132.
1 second, just get my number generator. 71.
71. All right. Oh boy. Okay. So roll 2d6 plus special attack.
Well, Matt, that is a 13.
A 13. Okay. So Sven, as you guys are just kind of like flying, you get catapulted. Also, who are you trying to target? You have...
I'm going to try and take the archers out. Archer versus archer.
All right. Hell yeah. So as you guys get flung across this line of infantry, you get into these archers, and you see Sven grab just a ball of light and just shoot it, taking out, it looks like Lucario's final smash, that just like beam of light. Lucario has used prismatic laser.
Solid.
And so Lucario is going to gain the shaken condition.
Oh shit.
Which is not something that we have seen, but it's basically disadvantage on your next move.
Damn.
However, that is going to do enough damage for this Legion of Archers to make a courage check. That is a 14, which means they're still fighting. So as you all are kind of shooting these things around, Brutus, I know you are leading the
Yes.
charge. Are you trying to make a move here?
Yes, I am riding Brick straight towards this Hisuian Braviary. And as I approach it, I'm going to pull out another Pokeball, and all 6 of my phalanx are going to pop out and just start riding me, just like stuck to my body.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna grab the lead one with the spike on his head, look at him, and just go, "Your head looks pretty hard." And I'm gonna shot put this thing into the Hisuian Braviary and have it use Iron Head.
Hell yeah.
I had to go do some
All right,
math on the weights of phalanx. Altogether, they're 136 pounds. There's 6 of them, so they're about 22 pounds apiece. And a shot put ball is 16. Brutus is a big guy, so this is a pretty average shot put kind of shot.
Oh, it's perfect. All right, give me that roll, baby.
This is
I love that visual.
2d6 plus attack.
Yep.
Attack. That's a 9. So close to a flinch.
All right. Yeah, Hisuian Braviary is not quite expecting you to go right for it. So it
Oh, I'm hitting this Braviary and I'm going for Lugia. Everything else is irrelevant. Brutus has 1 track on his
yeah.
body.
So it kind of falls in the air for a second before recovering. All right. Okay. So now we are going to do. Oh, you know what? I have one more courage check because you guys got this one inventory down to half. That's going to be a nat 1. So you see the tide of the battle from below or in front, depending on where you are. You see that start to turn. You see one of these legions is being overrun by this resistance, and after some fighting, they break and they start to desert, and so they retreat after taking some heavy losses. That being said, the infantry is able to push back the resistance up to the gates and the roots of this tree, and they start shooting elemental beams and slashing and hacking and just trying to get this tree. All right, so that's going to be some damage on the World Tree. The World Tree has 1,000 health, and so the World Tree takes 200 damage, so it is at 800 out of
Jesus
1,000.
Christ.
Wow.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next turn, the archers are going to get into range, and then after that, the siege units are going to get into range. The cavalry cannot attack the walls. So from the cavalry side, you see these just very speedy Pokemon kind of flank and start to overrun the resistance. But these resistance, empowered by what you guys have been able to do, they start to push back against this cavalry. The siege unit, the one cannon or the one tower that you exploded Guinan, it is going to send a volley of just like beams and arrows and stuff at you and Bradley. That is going to be a 9. So I need Bradley to take 2 ticks of HP, please.
Okay.
All right, let's see. This Hisuian Braviary is going to go for Brutus. It trains its eyes directly on you,
Oh, that's fine.
and you see a burst of this psychic energy come out from its like ear-looking things. That is just going to miss. So you get assaulted by this this blast of psychic energy, but you're able to you and Camphor are both able to just kind of take the brunt of it.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. Let's see, what else do we got here? The archers are going to go after the resistance, and that is going to look like not a whole lot of doing there. Now that there has been a turn, you guys see from the back, you see these generals start to mobilize some elite forces. And so now you'll get to use one of these abilities. I know I'm throwing a lot at you. But basically, you guys get to decide on one of these legions you can use to like assist in different ways. So for this turn, you guys get to decide if you don't have to use these, but if you want, you can use one of these on your turn before you guys go.
All right. Before we go, you said? Or just, is it one each, or is it just as a group we use?
No,
one?
it's as a group.
Okay. Do we want to start with...
Should we? We need to start using these now. Well,
Yeah.
obviously, we're in a really shit position already.
Well, I'm thinking...
I think we should use Bear Tick now and take advantage of having one of us have a double attack.
Well, we can use Bear Tick. The other option, I think, would be Kingtra. To just start with just an opening salvo of damage to everything.
Yeah.
I think either of those are valid first turn.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Let's do Kingdra. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are going to use Kingdra. So you see Kingdra the Admiral nod over and send just an absolute legion of these Pokemon to go meet, to basically do exactly what this cavalry is doing and just try and pincer maneuver these forces. And you see all of these, I don't know, just a bunch of fucking speedy Pokemon, bunch of horses. Ooh, that's a good roll. You guys got 3.
Hell yeah.
So
that's half
you get
everything's damage.
That's half of everything.
Yeah.
So that means that first siege tower is down.
Yep. There goes a legion of archers. All of the other archers are like fucked. Yeah, that one siege tower goes completely down, and then 2 units of cavalry are on the other side, are completely taken out of the fight.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was brutal.
Okay, so what's left?
So you guys have
We needed that so
we
bad.
did.
yes, and I didn't want to say anything, but that was probably
We
the
were
best thing
so
to use.
fucked. Yeah.
So you guys have 5 like half legions of infantry. You have 4 legions of archers that are not looking too hot. 1 siege tower at half. 1 full unit of cavalry, and then Braviary and Lugia.
Sick.
Okay. So, Matt, theoretically, because we need to pull all the stops out now,
Yes.
because this is too much damage on the World Tree happening way too fast. What would theoretically be like the target range on dumping a backpack full of 4.8 million human skeletons over? How many legions would you let me target with that? I mean, I'm flying. I could theoretically, I could really
It's
burden
just a carpet bomb
several
of
groups.
It's not even a tsunami. It's from the sky.
All right.
Bone Storm.
Do you have a D8 on hand?
Here we go. There's a D8.
Okay. Are you going to use all of these bones?
Yes.
Okay, roll this with advantage.
Okay. Oh, thank God. That's not a lot better. That's a 6.
Okay. So you get to pick six legions, and I'll say we'll do another D4 of damage. Is that cool?
Great. I love that.
All right.
Okay.
So there are 5 infantry, 4 archers, 1 siege, 1 cavalry.
Give me siege and all of the infantry.
All right. Do you want to roll the D4 or do you want me to?
I
have
want
one.
to roll the D4.
Of course.
Okay, baby. Let's do it. 4!
Holy shit. Okay.
Suck my fucking asshole. Sorry, that was violent.
So, Riley, please tell me what it looks like as this final siege tower and the majority of the infantry is just engulfed in bones.
Hey, there's more
What
bones
does this look
now.
like?
Guinan is flying overhead with Bradley, and she has her backpack just open and comically open, and there's just a rainstorm of intact human skeletons falling at terminal velocity and smashing into the ground. The entire population of Hanover, Germany is falling out of
And more.
Guinan's fucking backpack and more.
All right, so I
just
have
with
to do.
catastrophic speed and exploding on impact.
That's like the population of modern Germany.
All right. All right, I have to do 5 courage checks. There is a possibility that the entirety of the infantry is wiped out here.
Good.
Yeah,
All
well,
right, 1 passes.
I can't imagine wanting to stay in a
1
battle
fails.
after something like this
2
has
passes.
happened. Just a
3
thought.
passes. All right, I rolled pretty well, but you see what's left of one of these infantry regiments. They're just like, fuck this, and they leave. You see, this one is like a bunch of the heavy guys. So there's like some Agrons, there's some Nido King, some Tyranitar, some Nido Queen,
My babies.
just all sorts of like big fucking guys. And they completely turn tail and are just trying to like push themselves back through the bone ocean that
Yeah.
we have made.
The Botion?
The Botion.
The Botion.
I like that.
All right.
The Botan.
So, that all being said, what are you guys doing?
I have a semi-dumb question that you may say I can't use, but we'll go for it anyway. Do you remember way back when we played the original Norse Sinnoh, and you told me that Cliff could imbue arrows with the styles, the fightings, the styles, the typings of his beloved Pokemon.
Sure.
Can Clyde do that? Because I have an idea. I'm not obviously going to be like raining down arrows, but I feel like if I could take the fighting, the grass, and the blood from the 3 Pokemon that are out,
Yeah.
and maybe just do like what my aim is to fire an arrow that basically just opens a path straight through the middle for Brutus to get through.
Yeah, I'll certainly let you try.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll. Would we call this an attack roll or a special roll?
It's a bit of both, I'd say. Would it be like the equivalent of what's it called?
Oh, you know what? We have like moves.
I'm assuming it'd be like the equivalent of a use your power sort of move.
I would say we would call this use a move.
You can do it. I mean, we have exchange blows.
So do you want me to roll plus special?
Yes.
Come on. Give me something good. That's a 13, Matthew. That's a crit.
Jesus Christ. All right, yeah. How does this look as you just you channel the power of your father and send a hail of arrows going through? Why am I narrating this? What does this look like?
So I think Clyde has, in this moment, he's just seen this fucking rainstorm of human skeletons decimate the battlefield. And he's sort of like freezes up for a second. And I think he has a flashback to when he was watching his dad train all those years ago. And he's seen his dad like imbue an arrow with like weasels, water typing, and I can't remember what other Pokemons he had left at the end of that battle, I won't lie to you. Maybe Gallade's abilities typing as well. And unleash this arrow into a target, and the target just completely explodes. And I think he just pulls out an arrow, and he communicates with Sven, Ellie, and Rayo, and just like, I just need to. Can you just do your best to put as much of your power into the tip of this arrow as possible? And like he draws just the tip, yeah. He draws the bow like an English longbowman, so like with as much strength as he could. And when he releases it, it's sort of like this volley of power comes out, and it's just like the arrow width grows by like 100 times and pushes off. Anything stood in its way gets either flung to the side or just decimated in front of him.
Hell yeah.
And everyone's covered in blood now because of Rayo. Even me. It just splashes everywhere.
Yeah, and you know what? As you're covered in this like weird blood, you feel the world kind of like this whole battle kind of slow down, and
shit.
you just hear,
Yes. Yes.
All right, Rayo, calm down.
no, that wasn't Rayo.
Yeah, but Clyde's gonna be like, Rayo, come on, calm down, bro.
Yeah, Rayo has also just been like maniacally laughing this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that, but
And then he's just gonna look quizzically up at Guinan, self-questioning, where the fuck did she get that many bones?
Brutus, you and Brick now have this this path forward.
Yeah. So he's still riding on Brick's back, and he's going to, as he's flying by, grab the camphor that he threw, recall them all into the ball, pull Nightshade's back out, and he's going to have Nightshade use Bite on this thing.
The Braviary?
The Braviary, which Bite has type advantage.
That it does.
So he's basically just going to do the same thing and throw a cat at this thing.
Hell yeah.
That is a 9.
That is a 9. Okay. So that's not going to flinch, but that is going to do some damage to this Braviary, who is not looking happy. I think as this happens, you see Brick. What's Brick up to right now?
Being a super cool skateboard on a river of water.
So
you remember
how
in Super Mario Sunshine when like you had to do the blooper surfing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's just
Okay,
like a
so it's
wave
that.
of water. Yeah.
Okay. Remember how a couple of episodes ago, Brick had that curse on him?
Yeah, I was kind of trying to just ignore it.
Yeah, not anymore. So Brick is going to take 2 ticks of HP, and you see it's, one moment you're like going, the next moment Brick stops itself and you are just flung forward into like onto the grass.
Ow.
Rick, what the hell? Things were going so well.
You see Brick for a second. It is just this expression of great pain on its face before he kind of steels himself and starts up this aquajet once more. All right, so now we have the bad guys. They're going to do
No.
much less damage.
Yeah.
So
God.
infantry. So the combined ground forces do another 100 points of damage, which is great because with all of that, it could have been much more than that because the archers were going too, and they do double damage to the walls.
You know what would really make this battle more easy? If our actual army was doing anything to help us.
Yes, that's very true. They have done fuck all.
That's what our commands are, right?
They're doing stuff in the background, and actually, you see
Laughing.
the armies of good. You see the armies of good fully take out this last cavalry unit. There's certainly some loss, but right now it looks like the tide of battle is shifting in your favor.
Okay.
The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add in one more mechanic here. I'm going to roll a dice, and we might get some health back on the tree as now that the focus is not necessarily fighting, and you've done a lot of work to kind of clear the area. Now we can focus on fortification. And my first roll is a 3, so nothing happens as you see some of these Pokemon. As these infantry go to attack the trees, you see there's one of these roots is burning and is getting its way kind of up from the bottom of the battlefield up towards the middle levels of this tree. And you see some of these Pokemon pivot while kind of covering themselves to try and take out this fire. This is now once again your turn. Yeah, you guys can use one of these abilities if you would like.
Do we roll for Kingdra?
You can roll
Or is that
for
we have to
Kingdra
like choose
if-
to do it?
Yeah, you have to choose to
okay, fuck
re-roll.
that. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like either Gallade causing another Legion to roll at disadvantage is good, or maybe Skarmory so we can move Brutus up.
Well, I'm already fighting the Braviary. I mean, unless you want me to move.
Oh,
As the
speaking of
Braviary.
the Braviary hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, that's cool.
Damn it.
Brutus, as Braviary swoops down and it grabs you from the ground, it digs its talons into your shoulders. You can take a nice 2 points of damage here, and this Braviary is starting to lift you up into the sky.
Right where I want it.
So what all is left at this point going into
So there
this turn?
are 4 legions of infantry. They all have 1 HP left.
Mhm.
4 of archers that have 2 HP left, and Braviary and Lugia.
Okay, cool. I am going to focus on the infantry if you want to focus on the archers.
Sounds good
That
to me.
makes the most sense. And then Brutus,
Fucking
you
up the
keep
Braviary.
hitting Braviary. And then, yeah, we'll switch focus to Lugia once we're all done with our shit.
Yep.
So Guinan is going to bring Bradley in for a landing. She's going to let him stay out of his Pokeball, but she's going to let Joshua out. And she's going to ask Joshua to use Dig in the area around the infantry to absolutely tear shit up so that they can no longer move. Or they can only move super, super impeded.
Hell yeah. So here's what I can give you. So you can either do damage, which will fully take out 2 legions, or you can forego damage to basically make them not able to attack this next turn.
Boys, what do we think?
I mean, why wouldn't we just take them out and then they can attack it
Yeah,
all?
2 Legion.
Yeah, right. The other two are going to have to roll for
Courage
Yeah.
checks anyway.
morale anyway. Yeah. I'll take 2 out.
All right, yeah. What does this look like as you take out half of the remaining infantry here?
Joshua is like a shark, but underneath the ground. He's just like digging and then popping back up and clamping down and
That's
digging and popping
horrifying.
back up and clamping down. Yeah,
That's an
little
actual
land shark
nightmare.
situation. Yeah. It's like Tremors, but worse.
But with a crocodile
And I think-
instead of a worm.
But with a crocodile instead of a worm.
And you see as Joshua does this a few times, you see basically a sinkhole open up from where Joshua has like dug around, and the rest of these few dozen infantry members that are left of the 2 legions that you took out, they just fall into abyss and are covered in dirt.
Exquisite.
All right, Brutus and Clyde, what are you guys up to?
Okay, okay, so I've cleared a path in the middle, so I'm assuming there's 2 legions on the right, 2 legions on the left. Okay, what can I do that's gonna fuck shit up the most?
And you get 2 attacks.
I do. Okay, I'm sorry for what this might entail on my second move, I'm sorry for what this might entail. First move, for the legions on my right-hand side, I want to have Sven use Metronome again.
Okay.
So I'll roll the 3 dice for that. We'll get that out of the way with.
Interesting question, Matt. For rolling metronome with Shaken, would he use it on now or on the next roll?
It would be on the damage roll.
Oh, okay.
Or the accuracy roll, not the...
Okay, so it wouldn't be -2 for this part. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, that's an 11, which is
Okay.
1 damage base. And then I'll get my thing up again and tell you a number because it's the same as we got last time. Roll again. That's 88.
That's an 88. Okay. Okay, I got you. So roll 3d6 and then take the lowest 2.
Come on, laughs and loot dice. Don't do me dirty now. That's an 8.
That's an 8.
Is it plus anything?
Okay.
You didn't say a stat.
Oh, it's gonna be plus special attack. Sorry.
Okay, then that's a 10.
All right, that's a 10. Okay. So you see another beam of. This time it's much more metallic, and it looks like just a beam of liquid metal goes in and fully engulfs one of the legions and halves one of the others. You have used Steel Beam, and Sven is down to 1 tick of HP.
Jesus Christ.
Steel beam
Gotta
damages
love
you?
recoil.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
Yeah, it's like a 50% recoil move.
Oof.
fucking hell. Well, he should be healed all the way. I don't know why he had all those ticks. Oh no, we didn't heal before the battle.
No, he
did we?
was.
Yeah, we didn't. Was he?
Yeah,
He just took like 5 damage.
I took 5 damage from 1 attack. Jesus Christ.
No, you took. You had 3 damage from a previous attack, and
I didn't take any
No,
damage from
I'm
the previous attack. I just don't know
Okay.
why I had damage. I don't remember if we healed or not between sessions. I just can't remember.
oh, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna say Sven's HP was full,
Okay.
but you still take 3 ticks of HP from the recoil of Steel Beam.
Okay, so that's the right-hand side.
Okay.
Can I embrace the chaos?
Yeah. Yeah. How do you want to do that?
So I think all this blood from Rayo is still all over me. And maybe with the pull of the arrow, it's probably because it's a lot more recoil than he's used to shooting an arrow regularly. I feel like maybe his fingers get cut or something like that, and the blood seeps into him.
Okay.
And I think I'm not going to try and put words in my. I don't know what embracing the chaos entails, but maybe like the power of Tartarus or whatever it is that's going to be this chaos moment fills Clyde with, I'm assuming, rage, because it sounds like everything's angry there.
Yeah.
So what happens when I embrace the chaos?
Okay, so I truly did not think you were going to do this. So I am just flying by the seat of my fucking ass right here. So in your head, I think, how do you tell Zacian that you're in for it?
I think this is like a moment of desperation, and I think he sees Brutus get like gripped up by this braviary, and he knows Guinan's like not the strongest hand-to-hand fighter if it comes to that, so he wants to be able to protect both of them because they're the only friends he's ever had. And I think he just basically says, "Look, I'll do whatever. Just give me the power to be able to save my friends."
In your head, you just hear,
I knew you'd come around. Watch this.
and you see just a torrent of blood comes up from the ground and fully engulfs the rest of these 2 legions of archers. And Clyde, your kind of Odo Hemensdrach's garb, you feel it kind of bind to you in a way, and the armor that you're wearing turns this dark crimson red. You see it kind of like grows to like conform to your body, and you are covered in what looks like a red bodysuit made out of blood.
Sick.
I have abilities for you. I will have to work on this when I'm in Atlanta, because holy shit. But yeah, you have among other things, you now have like the red lanterns.
Oh shit! I'm an agent of anger.
God.
Yes.
Yeah. Like all of those like blood powers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the constructs, but at least like the blood plasma like spit stuff.
It's fire.
You can
Blood
now
fire.
Yeah, you can now do that.
I am now superhuman.
And you just actually at this point you guys been fighting for so long that the sunset has turned to night. However, the moon in the sky
Keeps on turning.
you see it go from white to red, and so now the entire battlefield is bathed in the glow of this blood moon. And I think everybody on the battlefield just hears,
Other human drugs. Rise again!
Knew I'd be great, knew I would rise through all of the pain. All of the lows, start with it now, keeper of all faith. Never changed. Put the work in, yeah, I earned it. It's my destiny.